Johnny.
Tim.
This trip has been unbelievable. We're back in Maui. We've been getting prone surf sessions on the west side in the morning and winging every day. This video is about Armstrong's new performance mast. Came out with
$795,
a 935 and a 1035. They're expensive, so the question that you want to ask for yourself is it worth it? So I had the pleasure of riding this. I'm sorry I don't have footage. I didn't have anybody there to shoot it. I was too busy riding, so I'm just gonna have to talk through it. But let me tell you a couple scenarios. I went to Kanaha, on the north shore of Maui. Kanaha in the upper parking lot has waves that come in. There's waves that come in normally, then there's waves that kind of push up north. And when those waves that push up north, they create a current that I kind of call the Bermuda Triangle of like really rough water with a lot of current underneath. And that was the first time I started to feel the difference of that stiffness. Because normally when you go through there on the 85, it'll move just a little bit. Armstrong makes fantastic masts, so the 85 is great, the 72 is great, but you're gonna feel just a little bit less stable as you go through super turbulent water. This being thicker, you can see it's materially thicker in terms of the length, and it's just stiffer. You cut right through that. And so after that, I spent the next 4 days at Ka'a riding it and testing it in different size waves. To give you a sense, these waves were about 5 to 7 Hawaiian, 10 to 12 foot faces, give or take. And riding down those waves, what you want to have is a real stiff mast and a good feel. Because at least for me, Johnny, if something goes wrong on that wave down that face, it's going to be an ugly day.
Sure. Yeah.
You're traveling. I tracked it with my watch. I'm going somewhere between 22, 25, 26 miles an hour down those wave faces. And the thing about having this mast, it's just a little bit stiffer. You just feel that it grabs on a little bit more. So Armstrong is not going to ship these in their foil kits. So your foil kit will still come with the normal mast. All you wing foilers out there, it's the 85 centimeter. It's a great product. This performance mast lineup are for advanced foilers who are really looking to take it to the next level. So if you're just getting into wing foiling, you're just new to the sport, don't worry about the performance mast line. But if you're somebody who's been winging on a daily and getting after it, this is definitely a mast you want to look at. And the
$795
performance mast, we haven't received ours yet, but we'll test it both for prone and then behind the boat, expecting good things. And then the big daddy, the 1035, which will be really fun for downwinders and tow in, and I think will be a good option for people winging in big waves. What I found with a little bit more length, and I've been on masts with that more length before, is that sometimes as you come over the top of that wave and drive down the wave face, you get just a natural lift before you can recenter your front foot to go screaming down the wave. With the 935, I knew it wasn't gonna come out. And then you have all that pressure that you can throw down the nose to go down the face. It's been a lot of fun riding it. I'm on a 75 liter board, the Armstrong WS 525, having a great time on it. I've ridden this mast on a A-wing 5.5, A-wing 4.5, A-wing 3.5. I wanted to wait to do this video until I had the full week of experience.
It looks good to me. I took this particular mast and put a couple pukas in it because I'm not as accomplished a wing foiler as Tim's.
Getting there, Johnny.
I got caught on the reef, and I can tell you the mast's strong because I was getting pounded on the reef, so was the mast, and it came out alive. So this mast is durable.
That's right.
And it works good. And I did get it on foil one time, and yeah, it's just very reliable. Stiffer gear means there's just more energy transferred through the mast down to the foil, from the wing to the mast. So it feels very, very solid, and it's great.
Yeah, and the thing is, love these screws. I know it's a little thing, maybe it's a little silly, but I like the color of them. It's a lot of fun. Anyways, you can see here, it's wider all the way up and down. If you look at it from a profile perspective, still quite narrow. So you're getting absolutely no degradation of speed by going with this. I didn't find any extra drag in terms of lift as I was coming up. It's awesome.
I will note though, the stiffness is considerable. If you've got an 85 original mast next to this one, you just grab the wingtips, especially on your bigger wings, and you can really feel the difference. This mast is very, very stiff, but it's also light.
Yeah, so if you have any questions, just give us a call. Please check out the other videos on our channel. Thanks so much for checking this one out. So excited to be here in Hawaii. Looks like another big day on the North Shore for winging, Johnny. So we'll take this setup out, put a 3.5 up, and just get after it.
All right.
All right, brother.
You.